What's good? Welcome into your local Big 2 Sports. I'm Jeff Eberly, live here at Ratliff Stadium. There's some game going on tonight, a big game between Permian and Odessa High School. These two teams know each other quite well. Guys on both teams have played with one another, against one another since they were very little. They know each other really well, and let's be honest, everybody knows this Mojo offense. So many guys can beat you from Permian, whether it's quarterback Trey Potter, the wideouts Dexter Nebo and Kobe Robinson, and of course the big bruising running back Brandon Bailey, and the big wideouts Brother Miller and Jack Fawcett. We talked to head coach of Odessa High, Ron Keene, earlier in the week, and he says his guys defensively have so many guys they have to account for.
It's just going to be a tough chore in order to keep them contained. It's assignment football, and like I said before, when you play a team such as Permian's caliber that runs the option like they do, you know, you have to be able to be disciplined. You have to be able to do your job, and but their speed is pretty noticeable.
Now, the Odessa High defense has to play the perfect game if they want to stay with that Permian offense. Now, on the flip side for Odessa High School, their offense runs through quarterback Nick Adams. Now, he suffered a concussion 2 weeks ago in the loss to Midland Lee. Did not play last week in the loss to San Angelo Central, but he is this Broncos offense. And we talked to Ron Keene earlier in the week, as well as Blake Felt, and he has so many fans, including Felt.
It's impossible to say what Nick Adams does the best, because he's so very good, in my opinion, at both running the ball and throwing the ball and running their offense. I think he's a phenomenal quarterback. I've always thought that.
Now, more on Nick Adams' status. We now bring in the OA's Justin Lee, who's the beat writer for Odessa High School. Justin, what's his status? Will he give it a go tonight, Nick Adams?
The latest on Nick Adams is that he practiced all week, although they avoided contact, but he did practice all week. He passed all the concussion protocols, but they're waiting to see, an abundance of caution. They're being really safe with it, of course, and they're going to see how he feels today. So it's a game-time decision. We'll see how he feels today. If he has any of those symptoms, he's not going to go, but if he has passed those protocols all week.
I think everybody wants the Odessa High Broncos at full strength, a very competitive game. Now, defensively for OHS, they've got a really tough task trying to defend this Mojo offense. Right. How are they going to do it, man?
Their answer, and they have an answer, and it's inside, and it's Brian McClure and Ray Rodriguez. That's the best thing they can do is try to take away Brandon Bailey's dive inside. You talked about all those weapons they have, and but what they need to do is force Permian to go outside. Permian may have all the speed in the world, and they probably do have all the speed in the world, but it doesn't help them if they're going east and west. So they've got to take away the inside and try to make them go outside, and just somebody's got to make a play on the edges there.
You can't teach speed, right? And Permian has a lot of it. If you're Odessa High and you're trying to really contain one guy on that Mojo offense, who are you trying to stop?
Oh, it's Brandon Bailey. You got to stop Brandon Bailey. That's where it starts. It starts with Brandon Bailey. You can't have him diving inside for 5-6 yards every time he goes. You got to stop him. Try to get it to the outside. Try to get it to the boundaries. And they've got to attack. And that's what they're going to have to do, is just try to make 3 good plays in a row to force a punt. They can't lay back or try to bend but don't break. They have to attack, and that's what they're going to try to do.
And you mentioned punts. The special teams for Permian good as well, especially with Kobe Robinson. What's going on there with special teams for Odessa High?
They've been solid, especially lately. But the beginning of the year, it seemed like every week they had a blunder but they've fixed it, and they've pretty much smoothed it out. But it'll be interesting to see. That's going to be a big part of the game. They're going to have to play excellent in all 3 phases, and that includes special teams.
All right, man. Everybody wants to know, can Odessa High pull the upset against Permian at Ratliff Stadium?
It's possible. They're going to have to play the best game they played all year, obviously. This is the toughest competition they've played all year. You've seen the flashes, against Wolf for Friendship. There's certain series where they look great, but they have to string it out for all 4 quarters, and, offensively, they have to drive and keep the Permian offense off the field. That's what they've got to do, but they've got to be consistent all 4 quarters.
Justin, appreciate the time, and thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
We'll have all the great highlights: Permian, Odessa High, Midland Lee versus Central, and Midland High and Abilene High on the final score tonight at 10:28. Reporting live at Ratliff Stadium, Jeff Eberly, local Big 2 Sports. Tyler, back to you.